Hey folks, Green Labor here. This is another edition of my political channel where I just tell all politically and tell it like it is. And today I want to discuss race, right black versus left black. And it comes down to this. Conservatives. I've been hearing conservatives do this for quite a while, and they've been intensifying their efforts lately. What am I talking about? Whenever white conservatives get very nervous about being called racist or hinted that they're racist, they get very defensive, rightly or wrongly. They get very defensive, and so they'll go desperately trying to find a black person to represent a conservative position and say, oh, you see, oh, we're not racist. Look, we got a black person here. We got a trophy black person here. They're not going to use the term trophy, but that's how they want to format it and present it. Sort of wink, wink, nudge, nudge, you know. Now, I'm not one of those folks on the left that finger points and say, well, if you don't like Barack Obama, you must be a racist. I mean, really, I'm not one of those folks because I'm a leftist, and I'm no fan of President Barack Obama because he shits on the left. I mean, that's a leftist. I don't like that. So, and if you're a conservative and you don't like tax and spend policies, or if you're not a fan of abortion, or if you don't believe in gay marriage, and you see Barack Obama as the embodiment of that, that does not make you a racist. You just disagree with him on that issue. Now, if you think he's a secret Muslim from Kenya trying to destroy Western civilization, then at that point you might be a racist. But be it so may. And as I said, I'm not one to finger point over things like that. You can be a conservative and a non-racist. There are many racists who are conservative, but I would venture to say probably most conservatives still are not racist. Okay, and I just want to have that said. But let me get back to people like Ben Carson, and I'm going to make a comparison on the conservative side. People like Ben Carson and former Congressman Allen West. And I'm going to use some African Americans on the left, like Dr. Cornell West and Louis Farakhan. And this is what I'm doing. I'm just trying to make a race-neutral commentary, meaning that there are people who are sane, they are on the right, and there are people who are sane, they're on the left. There are people who are insane and crazy and batshit crazy and loony on the right. There are people who are crazy and batshit loony on the left. So in other words, I'm trying to be fair as far as this is concerned. Dr. Benjamin Carson, neurosurgeon, a man that when he's interviewed, he seems pleasant, seems like a very nice man, and I'm not being condescending. He seems to have a pleasant demeanor, and he seems to be an intellectual, and obviously you're not stupid if you're a neurosurgeon. So I'm okay with the fact that Dr. Benjamin Carson is a conservative that happens to be African American. Really, I could care less one way or the other. And except that I would disagree with him politically, but it's not because he's black. And my God, he's black and a conservative. Oh my. He's an individual. He came up with his ideological assessments of the world, and for him, center right is where he thinks things connect and make sense. I'm not going to fault him for that. I'm a white guy. I'm so far to the left that I make Barack Obama look like Rush Limbaugh. Some people will even think I'm like batshit crazy left. I mean, I mean, I'm far left by American standards, regardless of my color. But I wouldn't be in many first world countries, and even some third world countries. I'd be considered middle of the road. But this is over about me. This is about ideology, and we're all ideologues, folks. Got nothing against Dr. Benjamin Carson. Then you got former Congressman Allen West of Florida. Now, that is one crazy batshit. He is loony. He's insane. To sit there and suggest that there are 70 members of the Communist Party in the U.S. House of Representatives. That is just insanity. That's Joseph McCarthy on crack, okay? By 2013 standards. Communism, folks, North Korea, shithole country. That's probably the most communist country in the world. They don't even do the decent thing and provide free medical care for people. At least Cuba would. But North Korea is a shithole. No sane person wants to model themselves after North Korea. China, well, that country's becoming more and more capitalist. And their government sucked when it was under Mao Zedong. Their government sucks now that is speeding toward capitalism. Allen West is living in a fiction world, and because he lives in this fiction world, someone like that, to me, isn't qualified to be a member of Congress. He's not an intellectual. He is not anybody to respect or admire. And Fox News just loves to put him on TV, and talk radio loves to interview him like he's worth a damn, and he isn't worth anything. This has nothing to do with the fact that he's an African American one way or the other. Dr. Benjamin Carson, have nothing against him. Congressman Allen West, really, he's a joke. He's a clown. Now let's go and switch over to the other side. From Harvard University, he taught at Princeton, taught at Harvard, talking about Dr. Cornell West. A brilliant social critic, teaches religion and philosophy, civil libertarian, democratic socialist, and the man is not a racist. He's not a racist at all. He's not a reverse racist. He's a black man that fights for working people, regardless of color. He once said that the best social program is a unionized job, and he is correct. And he is a deep intellectual that I respect a great deal, and I wish there were more people like Cornell West. It has nothing to do with the fact he's black. He's just brilliant. He's a brilliant person, and he is one of the leading figures of Democratic Socialists of America, who I've been affiliated with in the past. Louis Farakhan from the Nation of Islam. Batshit crazy. Racist, anti-Semitic, homophobic. His movement is his movement's based on conspiracy theories and superstition. Batshit crazy. On the flip side, like Allen West. Cornell West, brilliant that I happen to agree with. As brilliant as Dr. Benjamin Carson that I don't agree with. But here it is. I respect Dr. Benjamin Carson, and I respect Cornell West. I look at Allen West of Florida, and I look at Louis Farakhan, and I'm thinking, batshit crazy, insane, fucking clowns. Again, has nothing to do with the fact they're African American. Has more to do with the fact that they're just individuals that happen to be batshit crazy. So this is the point I'm trying to make. And I do get sick and tired of some conservatives going around on the internet putting up Dr. Benjamin Carson and Allen West, asserting that if you're a liberal or if you're a leftist and you don't agree with them, you must therefore be a racist because you're not willing to give this incredible person a chance, based on what your assertion of people who are minorities. I never had that. I've never had that mindset. There are black people who are liberal, conservative, and moderate. There are white people who are liberal, conservative, and moderate. There are Hispanics who are liberal, conservative, and moderate. There are Asian people who are liberal, conservative, and moderate. Folks, I mean, I'm not the one that's going around pigeonholing a racial or ethnic group, saying, well, they're this group, they have to therefore be this way. People are people. And I'm more insulted by conservatives who claims that all liberals just sit there and want to predispose a racial or ethnic group to be fitting in this particular ideological niche or what have you, when people are people. Folks, I ranted and raved long enough on this, so you go and listen to this commentary. Tell me what you think, good, bad, indifferent. We can even talk about the weather. Oh, I'd rather talk about this. I've lost some weight, folks. I've weighed heaviest I've ever weighed in my life 2 weeks ago, and I'm down. I've lost 7 pounds, and I'm feeling pretty good, and I'm doing what I did years ago. Several other times in my life, I lost a lot of weight, and I'm in that mindset now. So keep watching this, because you're going to be seeing a skinnier Green Labor in the months to come. Anyway, folks, comment and have a great day. Ciao.